Okay, this video is going to show you how to use this TinkerCad website to create circuits for CDI. So I will give you a code or a link at the beginning of class. So as you can see here, each class is a different link. So if you're in 11 General 1, you'll have a different link than 11 General 5. So I'm just going to use the 11G4 example. So I'm going to send you the link and you copy and paste it and try to use Google Chrome. Google Chrome is maybe the best one for this. Okay, when you click on the link, it should bring you to a screen that looks like this. It should say welcome to 11G4, join with nickname, email or username. You're going to click the one here that says join with nickname. Okay, and the nickname is going to be the same as the class, so 11G4. So if you're 11G2, it's 11G2, 11G1, it's going to be 11G1. And then click here on this piece that says that's me. Okay, so when you log in, you should get a screen that looks like this. What I want to do is come down here to where it says circuits. I click circuits, and then I click here on create new circuit. And when you click on create new circuit, you should get a screen that looks like this. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to write my name. So up here at the top, it should say something up here. I want you to click here and then just write your name. And write the date as well. So today's date is the 2nd of the 11th, 2020. Okay, when you do that, this will save itself. So it saves itself automatically. Okay, so every time you do something, it's going to save. Okay, so let's get started. So the first piece I want to find is a breadboard. So I come over to the side here, I scroll down, and here's my breadboard. I click, and I click it again. Okay, now my breadboard is in place here. If I want to move it, I can click it to move it. And if I want to move the screen, I can click on the screen and move it. Okay, so I have my breadboard in here. The next thing I want to do is I want to add a battery. So I click on my battery and I bring it in. Okay, so my battery at the moment is going across, it's going sideways. I want it to go up and down. So to do that, I need to go on my keyboard and I need to press the R button. Okay, so when I have my battery selected, I press the R button and it starts to move it around like that. If I just press the R button, normally nothing will happen. I need to select my piece, so my breadboard for example, and I press the R button and it starts to move. So you can see like that, I'm able to move it. There's another way to do that as well. If I select my battery and up here at the top, there's a button here that says rotate. And when I click that, it moves around. Okay, there's also a button up here at the top if I want to delete a piece. So if I accidentally have two batteries, I can click on this delete and it will get rid of it. If I want to undo something, if I want to undo the delete, I can click here. And if I want to redo, I select here. Okay, so now I have my battery and I have my breadboard. I want to create wires going from the plus on the battery to the plus on the breadboard. Okay, so to put in a wire, I click where I want the wire to start and I click where I want the wire to end. So you can see here I've just got a straight wire in at the back. Okay, when I do this it looks a little bit messy though. Okay, so I want my wire to maybe come up and over and across. So I'm going to delete this wire. So if I want to do it like that, I click, then I click here. I can click over here I can click down at the bottom, and then I can click at the end to finish it. Okay, and my positive, I like to put my positive in red. So when my wire is selected, I can change the color up here. So I'm going to change it from green to red. Okay, I'm going to do the same with the black wire here. So my negative, I click, 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 and click. And I'm going to change the color of this one to black. Okay, so now I have my black wire and my red wire connected to the positive and the negative of the battery. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to get a resistor. So I go all the way up to the top and I find here my resistor. I click on it and I'm going to bring it in and I'm going to join it to the positive. Okay, so if I zoom in, it's connected to the positive line. Okay, and the numbers don't matter at this stage. Okay, so it doesn't matter what number you connect it to. Oops, sorry. Okay, to zoom in and out, you can just use your mouse pad or your mouse. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so I have my resistor connected now. I want to change the number on the resistor. Okay, so to change the number on the resistor, again, you just click. And here where it says resistance, I'm just going to type in 220. And I'm going to change this from kilo ohm to ohm. So 220 ohm. Okay. The next thing I want to do is add an LED. Okay, so my LED, I click and I'm going to put it here. Okay, so my electricity will flow through the red wire. It will come in along here on the breadboard, so you can see in green is everywhere where it's connected to the plus. It connects to my resistor. It goes in through my resistor and is connected to all of these ones. So these ones are all joined to the plus. It comes in through my LED and then it needs to come out to the minus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a wire going from here to my minus, and I'm going to color that black. And as well with your LED, you can change the color if you like. You know, you can have a blue or orange, whichever color you like. Okay, so I have my circuit built here. The last thing I want to do is I want to test it. So when I test it, there's a button up here. It says Start Simulation. I click on this button. So when I create this circuit, you can see my LED will light up. Okay, so that's just a quick video on how to use TinkerCad. So like I said then as well, that all of these, everything you do is saved. Okay, so every time you make a piece, it saves. So up here at the top, you can see beside where I wrote my name, there's a sign that says TinkerCad. If I click that, it's going to bring me back to the main menu. And I can see here, here's my circuit. Okay, so I can see I have my battery, my wires, my resistors, and my LED. Again, if I want to create a new circuit, then again, for a different question, I just click on this button here.